and that's probably why I'm going through it so slowly. Because you know,
Yeah, I only went through with one friend because, yeah, I feel like if you have too many people, you miss out on the companion stuff. Because you can't have any of them
yeah,
with you if all your friends are playing characters.
I guess that's true. Yeah. By the way, I'm in a game with I mean, of course Ian, who used to play in this, and then Will, Barrett.
Oh, in Baldur's Gate?
Yeah.
That's cool. Yeah, I'll pick it up again one of these days. I think I just needed a break. Now I'm
Yeah.
playing Dark Tide again.
Okay. I haven't even gotten through Act One, so I'm very slow. Just
In
doing a little
Baldur's
bit.
Gate?
Yeah. Yeah.
Like your first playthrough?
Is I have like freaking 3 games and they're all in the same place basically, but or around.
Yeah, I
So
have. Yeah, the one I beat, and then I have my single player, which is in Act 3 now. Or wait,
nice.
Act. Yeah, I think it's. Yeah, I think it's Act 3. Just got to Baldur's Gate with my paladin.
Anyways, Barbell, are you back?
Did he step away?
Yeah, you did, but that was a little bit ago.
Barbell. Are you
Hans,
muted?
the answer is no.
Alright, I'll give him a minute or two. Hey, I was trying to figure out what I should plan for you guys. Wait, I saw mute and unmute. You might need to reconnect, Barbel, if you,
Yep, got me.
Alright,
Yep, we
yeah,
can
you're
hear you
good.
now.
Yeah, I had to reconnect stuff.
Alright. Well, Lokun, you would be up for scribe duty again tonight.
Okay.
And Lokun, looks like you're also quartermaster. This would be your 3rd week.
Okay.
And whose turn is it? It's not actually Tiny's turn anymore.
Fine.
Be Vander. I didn't update the turn order for quartermaster. Not that it matters.
Wait, for quartermaster for
Hmm?
scribe. For quartermaster scribe.
Well, you were previous scribe, but it's also technically it's your quartermaster turn, but Lokun has been taking it, so I just have to remember to update the turn order.
If you want it, I can. It's no problem. That wouldn't be a problem. But I can show you how to enter the stuff in. It's pretty simple. I know it looks like very complicated, but it's actually not.
Well, let's get to the 4th week just so you finish out and get the story point. Then, if someone wants to take over to get a story point, we can do that.
Yeah, we can figure that out next rotation.
Yeah, maybe after this rotation. But Vander, as the previous scribe, do you want to walk us through the events of last time?
Yes, last time we spent about, I think, a day at our camp, still debating what to do with these armies showing up in Isik. Some ideas were thrown around, like buying the keep and fighting back or not fighting, etc., etc. Until Lokun got a sending from Elodie saying that she was under attack. So we made our way post haste, try and get to her, and we were ambushed by these ghouls and the Illithid.
Yeah, it seemed like they were minions of the undead Alhoons. I think you had just defeated them. I don't know if we did any gathering of essence or anything. Unfortunately, the Alhoon did escape. He didn't have the counter spell.
So close yet so far.
So close. But yeah, thank you for that recap. Or was there anything else? I think that was it, right?
That was it. Yeah, it was like a fight the entire session.
Yep, there was a lot of discussion and a battle, and the time of the armies is drawing near. So it is currently the 85th of autumn at 1 p.m. You had just finished the battle, and I think, yeah, we were just trying to figure out what you want to do next. No one, I don't think anyone has gathered essence, like I said, if that's even something you're interested in.
I was gonna say what we do every time after a battle. Let's gather some essence. It shouldn't take too long, right?
I have enough magical power to cast some cure. So I'll cast.
We take a short break and just use our dice.
Hit die, yeah.
LED is right around the corner.
Oh, she is?
Well, this is close to her lair, Abigail says. You know, with these attacks, she might be kind of weakened. This might be a good time to take her out. She says, just a thought. I am not a fan of necromancers. Again, no offense, Lokun.
Untaken. I start gathering some essence.
Yeah. So they're going to gather essence. I'll cast Aura Vitality. That's my last spell slots.
So
oh lord.
Some Vitality Auraing, which will give you, I think, 20d6 of healing.
It's 2d6 times 20d6 of healing.
So you can distribute that as you wish among your party members. Lokun, these would be religion checks for the essence.
That is not my strength.
Yep. I'm on it.
Alright.
I'll help you.
So Barbel is going to do some religioning.
There you go, Barbell.
Looks like he is on it. Alright, so let me calculate that while you do your healing.
Right, this is going to be for Barbell. Barbell again. And once more Barbell.
Yeah.
8. Okay.
8. And now Lokun.
Oh.
Lokun.
Ooh.
And Lokun.
Oh, that feels good.
And then I'll do these last 4 on Abigail, I think. So that would be 4 times 2, 8d6. For Abigail. 24.
Do we take these potion immunities off of us? Do they fade after some time?
Yeah, just if you want to record somewhere, you are technically immune to the stench of the what are those called? Those ghouls for, I believe it's 24 hours.
Ooh, then I'm gonna keep it on.
I'll leave it on too, actually.
And that's weird. My health bar is not really.
Yeah, mine isn't either.
I might need to
Maybe I refresh.
Yeah. The fix all.
My sheet did, and everything else did, but not the character.
Well, refresh because yours looked like it did, Barbell. At least to me.
Same.
Yeah, just refresh.
Oh, Abigail can cast healing spells too, right? Abigail. Here you go.
Probably got good berries and stuff.
Let's see, what does she have? She has Mass Cure Wounds.
Ooh, that's pretty strong. It hits everybody, right?
I think so.
Nice. Alright, I'm good, thank you. That pretty much topped me off perfectly.
15.
this guy, got this guy.
I think she'll cast a single. No, I think that's it. I think that's all she'll do.
Sir, we don't know what else is popping up around the corner.
Sorry, I just
She can cast Cure Wounds on herself at 3rd level, right? We'll do that.
I'm sure
She'll
she
cast-
could.
Wow, so tragic.
Yeah. Upcasting Cure Wounds and Healing Word is often disappointing.
With 11? If that's
Alright,
11.
there are your essences. So, you are fairly successful with your collection, Barble, gaining a good amount of essence from these creatures. Now, is that going into your inventory or the party inventory?
Party.
Okay,
Put on the sheet.
just double checking.
Okay.
Yeah, what does the group want to do? Rotbro
Discuss, my
stretches
friends.
and says, it's time for more killing.
Maybe, buddy. Maybe.
He just holds his sword in his hands tightly.
Oh, it's been more than 10 minutes, right?
It's probably been like 5 since the battle now, because you had to
Alright.
do it's about a minute per body. Yeah, I guess it's getting close to 10.
I'm gonna use my Harness Divine Power to get 1 spell slot back to ahead of time.
Alright, so you sacrifice your Channel Divinity, gaining some more spell power.
I already used everything. Well, I
Oh,
still have
well.
Lay on Hands.
I'll delete your NPC. Do you want to keep them on the board, or should I delete your NPCs? Put them in the background. I guess, if you're putting Rotbro up front, I can keep them on the board. You just might have to move them.
Let's go, guys.
Alright.
Melody waits.
So you don't hear anything. If there are more enemies, they might be hiding. So you make your way down the corridor.
Barbell, maybe keep your senses. Do you hear anything, Barbell? Maybe an active perception check.
You can give me active if you want. You haven't heard anything with your passive.
Plus 11. Jeez.
So 21. Now it's pretty quiet. You don't think there's any obvious enemies in the area.
Let's listen through the door. We hear anything on the other side?
You do. Actually, you would hear movement on the other side of the door.
Just bust it down and attack anything that looks threatening.
Alright, so the door is locked. Are you gonna try to kick it down?
It'd be cool to try to catch him unawares. Yeah.
Brock will do it.
Yeah, I think
Yeah,
Rafa's probably the best candidate, right?
Yeah.
Rockbro cracks his knuckles. So Elodie would say, can any of you pick the lock? A stealthy approach might be better for surprise.
Elodie said that?
Or not
Yeah.
Elodie, sorry, Abigail.
Sure, we could try picking it, but as we open the door, it's, even we open it quietly, aren't they going to see us? That's why I was thinking busting the door and
Well, if we
This is,
unlock it,
I
and
guess
then all
you
I
have
have
a
to do is
point.
maybe just slam it open.
Or that, just in case Rotbro fails to break it down. Give me a stealth
go.
check if you're trying to stealthily pick this lock. Actually, all of you guys give me stealth checks if you're trying to quietly move up to the door.
I
No.
want to.
That's not gonna happen.
That's what I'm saying, But
That's why I think we just run up and just bust it down. All right.
Having a Wakanda.
That Abigail, that's the last time we
Alright.
recommend
So,
stealth to us.
as this is happening, Rotbro says, I like Lokun's plan, and he just kicks the door. Give me a strength check, DC, I'll say 18.
Can we help him too?
If
help
someone else
action?
wants to hit the door as well,
Yeah,
Randy
well,
can
can
do it.
you and Vander maybe
can you
both
do it?
slam into it at the same time.
Yeah, strength or
do,
athletics?
do you want strength or athletics? First one?
It would be strength. It's just pure strength to break down
You
a
guys are
door.
pretty strong, actually. Go for it.
Rolled poorly.
Maybe,
Nope.
maybe not.
All right, so you guys slam into the door. There's some cracking, but the door holds. And Rodbro growls. And go ahead, give me another shot. I'll
Do
say
it
it's
again.
weakened now, so DC 15.
Does he have battering ram? I thought one of us had a
Oh, I don't
battering
know.
ram.
That would make it a lot easier. All right, so wait, is Barble trying to break down the door too? Or no, that's Rodbro. All right, so yeah, you guys slam into the door again, but this door is it's pretty sturdy.
Oh, worst nemesis
Oh.
stutters.
God, guys.
And you definitely hear a bunch of movement inside the room now.
They're ready for us now, but it doesn't
Yeah.
matter.
Turn the
Elodie
knob
just
and
crosses
open
her
the
arms
door.
and gives you the stank eye.
Can I?
Gives Rodbro the stank eye.
Do it again.
You hitting it again? All right,
There
there
you
we go.
go.
So
There
Vander
you go.
slams into the door as it goes breaking inward, and you would see a bunch of ghouls ready to pounce, as well as Elodie. But as she sees you, she says, "Wait!" And the ghouls stop. She says, "Lokun, is that you?"
Yeah, we got a message that you were in dire straits.
She says, "I know. I sent that message." And she kind of motions for you all to come inside.
You look fine now.
She says, "Well, we had managed to fight them back, and we kind of locked ourselves in here.
Oh, I see.
But yeah, I'm glad you came. I assume you encountered the enemy out in the hallway."
The mind flayer? Yep.
She says, "Is it dead?"
Not escaped.
Ah, damn it. I don't know how they found me, but apparently they did. They know I've taken their altar, and I'm guessing they haven't figured out how to take it back. So they probably thought
See.
killing me might be a good way to try. She says,
See.
"Thank you for coming."
Problem. Did they your ranks of your undead army has thinned, it appears.
She sighs. She says, "Yes, I had to throw many of them at the mind flayers, who made fairly short work of them. They're much more effective against smaller units, not creatures like mind flayers, who can strike many of them at once with their telekinetic cones and such."
Yep. Those lightning bolts are annoying.
She nods. She says, "Well, I certainly owe all of you. Thank you. Although this does substantially weaken my position. I'll have to go move my base of operations and try to get some more ghouls to take control of."
Where do you think you'll be moving to?
She says, "I don't know yet. Do you have any suggestions? You all, I think, have a better knowledge of Isik than I do. I've mostly been hiding in these sewers since I came in."
We have our base, as you know, but I'm not sure if it can accommodate to all your friends.
She nods. She says, "No, I don't think that would be good. I think if I was to gain control of many ghouls, I'd need a larger space where I could keep them. I'm guessing your base is more confined."
Indeed. Um, you know, there are other folks that are coming to town. Do you know this?
Had you mentioned this before?
I don't know.
I don't think
I
you
forget
had.
everything.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Not to her.
So she says, "Who's coming to town?"
Uh, this force is from the outside. I think they mean to take over again.
Again, Empire forces?
Or I guess not necessarily again, but take over. Yep.
Ha-
They I've
Have you
heard
heard of
word.
the? I'm sorry. Go ahead.
No, you go for it. Go for it. You're the
I was gonna
face.
say that-
You should be the
Have
face
you
now.
have you heard of the Asmira?
Um, yeah, that's the warrior family, the nobility. Yeah, their clan is somewhat famous in the capital. I remember studying them as part of some of my history classes within the Phoenix Guild.
Well, they've raised their legions and plan on retaking Isaac.
Of course they have. Well, why are they showing up now?
Well, I think I heard word that the undead above have been cleared, and I think word has gotten back to them. So
So
now they
it's-
think it's ripe for the taking.
The undead haven't been cleared. They've just been moved. I believe the mind
I know.
flayers put a lot of them underground. Don't know why. Maybe because they were afraid I was taking control of them. Well, this certainly complicates things, and I'm not going to be of much use. Well, yeah, without any of my ghouls. I guess I'll just have to remain hidden, hope they don't find me. Until it becomes dangerous, then I'll just leave.
Do you have means of escape if they surround the city?
I could probably find a way out. I mean, Issac is very large. I don't think they'll have enough people to just surround the city and watch all the exits. Plus, I'm a
They are
wizard.
backed by the council.
She says, oh, so this is officially an attempt to retake the city, then. I don't
It
see
is.
why else they
Oh.
could be coming here.
Yep.
As well, I'll probably just have to figure something out. I don't know how much I can do until I've regained some of the ghouls. I'm definitely going to be in danger. So if you don't have a good suggestion, I'll just have to look around and see what I can find. For a base, that is.
We're more knowledgeable about above here, but what's below, further below? Well,
Well,
surely you must know.
underneath the are the under caves, the kind of series of caves and old dwarven ruins that were below Issac. I believe you explored some of them already, hadn't you? You had mentioned you were
You
trying
mean
to
where
go.
the shadow elves were? Is there anything further down below? Actually, I would turn to Rockbro
He
and
says,
ask him
"Oh,
too.
caves have trolls. Did not encounter shadow elves, but many trolls, flooded areas, and other dangers." He says, "I come from the deep, where such dangers are common. But besides the caves, I don't know of anything specifically. I did see those strange ruins, the ones that I met you in, that the trolls had taken over. But Those were the only ones I had seen under the city.
Hmm. Okay.
Elodie says, well, thank you again. I guess I'll be leaving with what few ghouls I have left. She says, is there anything I could do to thank you all for helping me?
I look to the party. I don't think I have anything. I guess just keep in contact. If you sense anything encroaching from below, just let us know, and we'll do the same from above.
Actually, she says, I do have something I can give you. And she pulls out 2 potions.
Hmm.
She says, I used to keep a lot of these on hand until I found another way to protect myself from necrotic energy. But drinking these will give you defense against necrotic damage.
Nice.
And yeah, they're basically potions of necrotic resist. She gives you the details. So who's taking them, or are you putting them in the party treasury?
We should put it in an inventory
Yeah, right.
first. And I would recommend both Barbell and Vander, since you guys are up close.
Alright, so 1 to each.
I'll ask her. It's a potion of necrotic resistance, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
I'll add 1. So,
I got one right now.
Oh.
So once you
I'll
take one,
Thank you. I'll take it.
She says, you told her, I think, that you were going to the Shadowfell. Because you asked her
Yeah.
about getting there. She says, if you're going to the Shadowfell, this would be especially helpful, as there is a lot of necrotic energy there.
do you know if... Do you have any contacts back in Taivanis amongst the nobility?
Not really. I burned many of the bridges when I was expelled for studying and practicing necromancy. I don't have too many friends left in places of power.
I thought so, but it didn't hurt to ask.
She nods. Alright, well, if no one is doing anything, she is going to leave with her ghouls.
Mm.
She says, where are you all staying? Just so if I need to, I can find you.
I mean, I kind of trust her to a certain degree, so I have no problem with revealing that, but I will start to speak and allow somebody to stop me if they don't feel good about it.
I don't
Okay.
think anyone... Well, I don't know. I don't think any of the NPCs would stop you. Abigail doesn't agree with telling her, but she doesn't feel she's in a place to make decisions for the group.
I
Yeah.
don't. Yeah.
Alright. So
He probably wouldn't mind. I mean, barbells don't care about her, but I don't think she's as much a threat right now.
alright.
Yeah, Vanna doesn't really care either.
So you tell her that you are underneath the keep.
Yep.
She
I won't
nods.
give her like very exacting directions or anything, but she'll have a vague idea that we're above and right close by that altar room. Yeah.
I know the area. I was that's where the altar is, the one I found. But
Yes, pretty close by.
I never went too deep underneath. Just that one area. So maybe I'll come in and look for you at some point.
Very well.
She nods and says, "Good luck to you, Siegebreakers." She'll just leave.
And you, Elodie.
Alright.
Alright, we're back to not knowing to what we're doing.
Yeah.
Well,
yeah.
the army should be here soon.
You know, in one way I'm glad because it just forces our hand and we're just gonna have to figure it out. On the other hand, oh man, they're here already. That's
True.
Yeah.
Are you gonna
We'll be
ask my contact in the church who we'd need to speak to purchase the keep?
I don't know if you'd have
Purchase
enough
the
money to
keep.
purchase the keep.
Yeah. With whose money?
Well, you guys are the ones who want to protect everyone in there.
I mean, you could.
You're the one that doesn't want that wants to do this by talking to them.
I'm okay with the undead being eradicated.
Vander
Oh, I
is
don't think
not
it's the undead we're worrying about. It's the these Empire forces. Yeah.
Yeah, Vander is more of a fan of the Empire forces than of the undead, I assume.
Yeah.
You know, these
And I don't
undead
know
have
much about this technology.
the undead have been down here for ages, with this ancient technology that can end this world, or stop the next end of the world. And the undead are have not done anything with their ancient technology during that whole time, right?
Well, to be
It's
fair, it was sealed away
unfortunately
in the
it's
vault.
say that again.
To be fair, it was sealed away in the vault, and they probably didn't know
Yeah,
about it.
they probably didn't know about it. They probably didn't know what to do with it or anything, right? So, but
Yeah.
I'll say in this situation, people are more dangerous than the undead, in my mind.
Abigail would nod. She says, yeah, especially the Phoenix Guild, you know. No, I'm not a fan of the undead, but I don't know, wizards, they're always a little unpredictable. Again, no offense, Locone.
None taken, and I would agree wholeheartedly. Um, you know, somebody with bad intentions can really wield this in a way that's ruinous. Yeah. Anyways, they're gonna be here, and Andrew, you're gonna have to do your best to navigate us through this as best as you can.
Alright, but I'm warning you now, they don't take too kindly towards hobgoblins, you know, with all the conflicts with the Nazik.
You don't have to warn me about that. No.
Well, I can keep an eye on the borders of Issyk for the next few days, and at least give you a warning if they're coming. Unless you have a way of doing it with magic. You know, you have those weird little eyes that you can make.
Wait, aren't those invisible?
Say it again.
Aren't those invisible?
Yeah, they're invisible, but she might have seen them shimmer out of existence when I first casted it or something. But like, I'll be like, I think both would be valuable here. You have a means of getting back in contact with us as you kind of do your scouting, your reconnaissance.
Not. You mean like some sort of magical way? She says,
Anyway.
Not really. My weapons are magical, but I don't really have much in the way of. Or actually, I don't know. I can't see her spells. Does she have anything like sending?
No.
Not necessarily magical. Do you have any other way? I mean, we'd even take a pigeon with a scroll, you know.
She taps her chin. She says, "Well, I haven't trained any pigeons recently. My specialty is more as a hunter than someone who has a pet."
Okay.
No, I think the best thing I would have to do is maybe just come check in, which isn't ideal, but it's probably the only option we have.
Okay.
Alright, so I'll say you went back to base. And at this point, do we just want to pass time until they get here?
I'm fine with it. Wait, what's the name of the Coast Queen? Dinara what?
Sayonara.
The
Dianara what?
Queen of Blades is what her people call her.
Not like, what's her family name?
Oh, her family name is... Oh, Aveldi.
Veldy. Okay.
Oh yeah, that's right. I mean, as far as passing time, I don't really have any other ideas to do. Meanwhile, I mean, I can do my boring wizard shit, and maybe talk to, I don't know. Chiron has had like a full day now, maybe more, of research, right?
Yeah. So, a day passes. I'll say the rest of the day passes. In the evening, Chiron seems excited about something.
Eureka?
So at about 8 o'clock in the evening, he would say, I may have made a discovery that could be of help. The
Oh.
hollow point has been most useful in bringing me new information. There might be a way to attach Dinara's soul to one of these constructs. The Warforged. She says their soul forging make vessels that can that create new life force, but there might also be a way to attach an existing life force. I don't have an exact method yet, but I'm excited for a possibility. Being that she is a spirit, a wraith, it would be possible for her.
We could ask the Warforged themselves. Or perhaps Barble knows of his ancestors' methods.
Yeah, I'm
Barble,
afraid
give me history, religion, or arcana, all around DC 20.
You got this.
Let's
You
go,
got
Barble.
inspo?
Let's go, Barble.
Yeah.
guidance
Barbell
on myself.
taps his
Can I
chin
help him?
as he thinks back. I don't. Probably not. This is more like an intelligence thing. I'm not
Which
sure
is
how you'd
a
help.
me thing. Okay.
Well, I mean, how would you help him? Just like start mentioning names of old dwarven places.
I don't know. Maybe I would use the hollow point too. There you
Oh,
go.
well.
Easy. Easy
So,
peasy.
it was rare, but you think you remember instances where certain spirits could in fact be attached to Warforged bodies. It doesn't improve lifespan at all, but it can be used like some of the more prominent people if their bodies were badly damaged in a war or some kind of magical accident. It was a method that was sometimes employed.
Hmm.
But does he know how to do it?
No, you'd have no idea.
He needs more time.
He just knows of stories of it happening. Chiron says, at least it's something to hope for. I had no idea how I might help dear Dinara, but this indeed might be a way. I know I will never leave this library, but perhaps she can leave the
Jenny
prison I
might know
made
the
for
way.
her.
Yeah.
Sorry, Kyron. What was that last bit were you saying?
He says, I can never leave this library, but at least she might be able to leave the prison I made for her. And
Yes.
insight check there, DC 14. I'll say 12. You might pick up on something. You think he feels guilty, even though his sanctuary saved her life. He feels sad that maybe he trapped her there.
I'll mention don't be hard on yourself, Chiron. I think nobody could have known the turn of events that happened, and you did save her.
Give me a persuasion DC 15. Oh, good roll.
Like, it's all your fault, Kyle. No,
Yeah. Vander counter persuades. He nods. He says, I know. I know it is not my fault, and if that sanctuary was not present, she would have been completely lost. I just sometimes wonder if, no, I guess her life energy and her spirit, I don't know what would have happened to them. She might just be one of these ghouls. Still, I just feel bad, but I appreciate your words, Lokun.
Yep. Okay. Well, you're gonna have to figure out how we do this, so get back to it.
He says, yes, now I have a research project, and could you list him as now working on finding Dinara a body
Yeah, and then
and the start date?
I'll list that in the tasks. Sure.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
But
Perhaps we could ask the Warforged, what's her name, Demi Prime or something,
he
if
says
she knows or can provide a fresh body.
that is a good idea. Even if I figure out a way, we will still need the Warforged. Most likely, we'll need their help to construct a body, or at least it would be easier, as they are probably masters of it. Do you think you could speak to them about it? Maybe convince them.
Yeah, we might be able to talk to him directly from the pedestal.
He says, well, I have no way of communicating with them, as far as I know, the Hollow Point doesn't allow communication from one to the other. But perhaps she is a demi unit. Maybe there is a way you can contact her.
Is Nimble with us? If we could ask Nimble if he's here.
I'll say Nimble is currently back at the cathedral, since he probably wasn't going to go down and fight stuff with you, so I'll say he just traveled back there for the time being.
I would also say that we probably want to speak to the queen first about this, like, as it is her soul that we would put into this body, right? So
Chiron nods. He says, good point. I didn't even think about that. How would she react? I assume she'd be pleased, but now that you mentioned it, that would be a change in who she is.
yeah.
Says, well, perhaps if you have a chance, just mention it to her. Though I'm pretty sure she would jump at any chance to leave the confines of that place, even if it would be in a new body.
Agreed. All right.
Alright, so passing some time. The evening there would pass. You guys would get a long rest. And I think you still have your dwarf feeding you, right? Barble, you have a slot for create food
Great.
and water.
Yep.
Okay.
Could I, during this time, scribe some scrolls? And,
Yeah.
Could I figure out the logistics of that sometime later? I don't need to do it now. And take up so much time.
Well, what do you want to scribe?
Like, I have a lot of scrolls, so I don't really want to take up too much time with this session.
Alright, well, do you have
I'm just wondering if I could.
do you have magic ink? Or you still have to
I
make that?
have some magical ink. Yes, I have a little bit of magical ink. I guess I would need to get more magical ink.
Yeah, I mean, we can figure out. I mean, the actual like amount of ink is pretty straightforward. It's just, I think it's 50 per level. Here, let me just double check.
Yeah, I just don't want to take too much time of the session on this kind of stuff, just for the sake of everybody.
All right. Well. There are rules for scribing scrolls under notes. If you wanna, wait, are they here? Hang on, let me just make sure they're here.
Like, it would be cool if I could just like chat you like what I'm doing. You just say it's okay, and I'll just edit my sheet later.
Yeah. I'll just make sure. I have underwater combat. Oh, that's right. You guys fought underwater that one time. All right. Well, let me just add this really quick, just so you have the rule set, so you can browse it.
Yeah.
It's kind of annoying to look through. You could also search the compendium. It might be a little bit easier if you search for downtime activities. That'll let you like click through like the compendium part of it. But yeah, you just want to look at scribing scrolls.
This is just Xanathar's, right?
Yeah, and it's Xanathar, so if you have that, you can just look it up
Okay.
there. But yeah, we could say you're working on that. The time isn't as much of a factor, especially if we're just doing passing time. It's more like how much ink you have, which, yeah, just kind of depends on how much essence you want to convert into arcane components. Alright, so time is passing. I'll say Elodie is out doing her thing. You guys have your projects. Let me know if anyone needs a new project or if you all have stuff you're doing. But
I got nothing, so I'll just help Chiron, I guess.
help him do research. Yeah, that's
Yeah,
fine. You can
I'll
help
help
him with
Chiron.
the books, which might be kind of weird since you're a holy paladin helping this undead guy. But Chiron seems like an okay individual.
It is Paylor's will to spread mercy and compassion whenever possible.
I mean,
You know what they say? Paylor works in strange
mysterious
ways.
Give me an insight check, Vander.
Sure, hold on. Insights.
Okay.
How about an natural one?
Natural one. So yeah, you're kind of working with him. He's fine to let you help him with research. It's definitely hard looking upon this weird, like, corrupt, like, grotesque creature. Though he doesn't seem too evil for his outward appearance. In fact, he's pretty reserved, and if you didn't see him as like this ghoulish thing with huge claws, you'd think he's just like a kind of normal, like, studious type who you've met many times before in the libraries of the Phoenix Guild.
Oh,
I got a question that's off out of character.
Okay.
How many of your groups have just killed Chiron on sight? Because I almost did.
Strangely, no one has killed him yet.
Oh wow.
Because usually they fight the other one and then, like, find him in the library, and when he does an attack, they just kind of talk to him.
Interesting.
Yeah, I've had people kill, what's her face? Dinara.
Elodie.
Oh, Dinara.
Dayanara.
Elodie
wow.
definitely. Elodie gets killed a good amount. And Dinara has been killed, and the Warforged have actually been fought and killed off, but not Chiron, strangely enough.
Oh, wow, we're not as murder hobo as I thought we were. I think we
No,
need
there's
to
like
be
a whole
doing
there's
our
like a
job.
whole dungeon to break into the Warforged base and, like, fight Demi Prime. Although I think only one group has done it.
Oh,
but,
that sounds like a challenge.
Alright,
yeah,
we
it's-
gotta change our murder hobo ways. I pull out my halberd.
Vander's like, it's time to smite the what's it called? The Warhammer 40k. Not the infidels, the heretics. Obviously not humans. They must be smitted.
Yeah,
Smitten. No, it's probably not right. Alright, but anyway. Let's see, what was I doing? Oh yeah, Barble, you have a thing you're working on, right?
Not really. He was gonna go talk to Tiny.
Okay, so you're hanging out in the forge, that's fine. You can probably learn, like, tools from Tiny. I don't know if you have them already, like blacksmithing.
Yeah, I have them already.
Okay.
But I was gonna see if you had anything to help, and he has this oddball thing figurine of the elephant, one that turns into an elephant. Let's see. You might give
You're
it to him.
asking him for the figurine?
Well, seeing what he has, and then he said, "Yeah, I got this. It's, nothing much, but yeah."
So, give me a persuasion.
And you persuade yourself.
Well, it's not himself anymore. Tiny's an NPC now.
I know.
I'll say DC is 12 since you guys kind of know each other. Okay. So he seems a little hesitant. He says, well, I thought this might come in handy at some point. But I guess if you give it back, I can lend it to you for now.
Yeah, sure. I'll give it
Alright.
back.
He nods and hands you the... Let me take it off his sheet.
And then I'm gonna ask Barrett if he can let Rotbro have the battering ram off his robes of many things.
Hang on a second. Where's why can't I find? Oh, because he's in the wrong place. He should be in old characters. All right. So Tiny gives you the white elephant figurine.
It's in the bag of holding.
Oh, is it not on the sheet anymore?
I don't know if it's still on his sheet, but it was in the bag of holding too.
Yeah, I don't see it on a sheet, so he might not even have it. It might. Or wait, do you have a separate bag of holding for him? Is that what you're saying?
No, I got the bag of holding from Tiny.
Oh, and he. So yeah, if it was still in there, then he might not even have taken it. He has a couple of magic things, but if it was still in the bag of holding, he might have just expected it would go to the group. So you probably wouldn't even have to ask him if it's in there. Like he has his magical stuff on his sheet. Okay.
Yeah,
So.
yeah. But he ain't gonna ask him because Tiny's got to make it out of here too. So.
Yeah. All right. So Barrett has kind of been keeping to himself. I'll say you find him in the library as well. He would say, Lokun, the amount of information in this library is impressive. Dwarven handwriting, though, can be hard to read at times. What can I do for you?
Never knew you to be one for literature, Barrett. That's surprising to me. But
This as well.
I thought you only knew how to read the letters on poker cards.
Well,
but
I found out very quickly that Chiron is a terrible card player, so I don't have much to do down here. He says, and I am a little insulted. Just because I am not a wizard doesn't mean I don't read books. I come from a noble family, after all.
Yeah.
I enjoy a good poetry book, and history books can be quite fascinating. But anyway, I doubt you've come to speak with me on history or poetry. What can I do for you?
Rob, we came across a door. It was difficult to open. Was hoping I can take that patch off your robe for the portable battering ram.
Oh, he says, I didn't use any of those patches yet. Is there a list of the patches somewhere? I don't see them on his sheet. I see the robe here.
I just know I'm pretty sure I had a portable battering ram. He definitely used patches, by the way. He used the healing potions and
I think
all
I
that
found
stuff.
it. Mastiffs.
He never used the mastiffs.
Window. I don't see a battering ram. Are you sure that was one of the patches?
Do you know what? Actually, maybe he didn't have it. Maybe it was our other toolkit, which was Matt's character.
It's possible. Let me see if he has a battering ram in his inventory. It doesn't
That's
look
okay.
like it.
Screw it.
So he says, sorry, Lokun, I don't seem to have a battering ram patch. Do you want a mastiff?
When do you need a battering ram?
He says, tell me about it.
I don't know.
Well,
If anybody wants a mastiff,
I have a lovely sack patch as well.
sack patch. What's that?
He says it's a sack, I assume. Well, the patch is a sack, so I assume it's just a sack.
Like a bag of holding type sack, or just a regular sack?
I think it's just a regular sack. I don't know exactly what all these patches do, but yeah.
That's okay.
He says, all right, well, I'll be here if you need anything else. He goes back to his book.
Though we should have the mastiff out here in the just guarding the entrance or something.
Do you want him to use the mastiff patch?
Yeah, and just set it at the door and just give us warning when people arrive and stuff.
He says, all right, I'm going to use one of them because I kind of want to save one just in case later on I get back home and want a mastiff at home.
How long do they last?
So I assume they
That's
last
great.
forever, but once I summon them, we have to like feed them and take care of them. I'm guessing.
That's okay. We got plenty of food.
Give me a persuasion. DC 8. Oh. He
When you say
says,
mastiff, do you mean the dog?
yeah, there's
Yeah.
a little
Oh, okay.
mastiff patch. He says, I'll just do one for now. Maybe later I can do another one. So he pulls off one of the mastiff patches, which, as it falls to the floor, there is a flash of energy as the magic coalesces, and a large black dog is now sitting there. It growls for a moment, then sort of sniffs Barrett's hand and smiles happily.
Okay.
And
Can we put
Barrett would say, follow him, and he points to you, Loku. The Mastiff kind of just walks over to you.
Okay. Well, I'll just put the dog at the entrance of the library just to guard it.
Alright, so you order the dog to keep the watch, and it will obey. Alright, so anyone else doing anything? Alright, so some time is passing.
So we got a long rest, though, you said?
Yeah, so you did get a long rest. Next morning is 8 a.m. More time is going to pass. So yeah, you have Abigail keeping an eye out, and on the 89th of autumn, getting close to winter, Abigail would report a large army approaching from the east.
Oh, it's still from that one town whose name I forgot.
You're guessing they came over from Dorvin.
Yes, that's what it's called. I'm going
But
to.
they're coming
save
across the
map.
plains. It looks like they avoided the road.
Perhaps they were delayed. It took them this long to get here.
And she says, I'm guessing they're probably going to arrive later in the day. They were getting close. But, yeah, party's here. She says, so we said we are getting involved in this. We're not just trying to go to Issyk.
Go to Issyk.
Or sorry,
mean
not
go to
Issyk, go to
Shadowfell?
Shadowfell.
I mean, unless we feel comfortable just leaving this technology in their hands.
I thought the Warforged took this technology.
That's
The
true.
Warforged have people guarding it right now, but they don't really have a good way of getting it up top yet. So they just stationed a bunch of people guarding it, and they're working on resealing the vault. It won't be as powerful of a seal, but they can at least put some defenses on it.
Good.
And I assume you had spoken to
Renara.
yeah, Dinara and what's her name? Demi Prime within the last few days, right?
Yes.
Yeah, that seems reasonable.
Alright, so Dinara would be excited about it. She while she's a little bit nervous about getting a new body, the thought of being able to see the city again is very much something that she'd want to do.
We'll be sure to find a sexy robot body for her.
Exactly. Sexy robot body. So yeah, she's definitely into it. As for the Warforged, Demi Prime might be a little bit hesitant. Why don't you give me, up to 2 of you, give me persuasion checks. I'll say DC 15. Oh,
Easy.
well, never mind. So Vander, you and Lokun both give her a pretty persuasive argument. that she will say, I'd be willing to trade you for such a body. I would be willing to take either your gold currency or perhaps a magical item to trade for it.
How
She
strong
right.
does
says,
this magical item have to be?
Yeah.
sorry, what did you ask?
The queen might have something that they would be willing to trade.
She says, "Well, whoever wishes to pay, as we are no longer slaves, our artisanry should be something that we sell, not something we give. So if you're,"
This. Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
she says, "if you're amenable to a trade, I can have my artisans commission you a non-sentient warforged body." She says, "I'm also curious to see how this works. While I've heard rumors that this sort of thing could be done, I've never seen it."
How powerful does this magical item have to be for payment?
So she would say, "There's a how would she say uncommon?" She says, basically, is an uncommon item.
I'll give
Uncommon.
her.
I have this longbow +1 that I'm never gonna use.
Oh, hold on to their longbow. That's more useful than his hat of wizardry.
Oh,
Wizardry.
Yeah, the longbow +1. One of my skeletons could use that actually. I
oh,
realized-
There you go.
yeah, you can give it to the skeleton. I'm never gonna use this.
Okay.
What does the hat
I'll
of
give her a
wizardry
hat of
do?
wizardry though.
Yeah, I have 20 arrows on me, so you can have those too.
Sweet.
That is actually a common.
Oh, is it?
Yeah, hat of wizardry is a common. That's what I thought. I was like, hat of wizardry? I thought that was a common.
No wonder why it's trash. All right.
Exactly.
Longbow +1. It is. Unless, we also have a staff of the adder.
I don't think
Oh,
anyone
that's
can use that,
tiny.
right?
That's on tiny. Never mind.
It's in the bag.
Oh, it's in the bag.
bag. Oh, yeah.
Let's give her a staff of the adder because nobody can use that. That's gotta
That
be
is uncommon.
uncommon.
So if you present her the staff, she says, "Oh, interesting magic field on that." And I'll say, she says, "Do you mind if I identify its properties?"
Go for it.
Actually, just in case anyone hasn't seen Demi Prime in her smaller form, I do have a picture. She's not in
We
her
need a body
hulking,
like that for Dainara.
hulking Goliath form. So yeah, she would take her 10 minutes to identify it, and she says, "Interesting auras. Well, it's not the usual type of magical item we'd have made of metal or, like an armor. I think our wizards could definitely take a look at that and use some of the information, or use some of the magical information to maybe replicate it. So yes, this would be acceptable."
All right. I'm taking it off the ledger.
All right, so she takes
Yep.
the staff of the adder and says, "We should be able to have your body ready within a few days."
All right. Sounds like a deal.
So we'll say the body is ready around the time the armies are arriving. Unfortunately, Chiron is still doing his research. I think he's only like 3 days in now, right?
85th. We started on the 85th, I think.
It'll say in the thing. What day was it today? Autumn.
89.
Well, it's the 89th when the armies arrive. So if he started on the 85th, he needs one more day.
No, he started on the 83rd on Shadowfell. Is that what you're talking about?
No, the project to work on what's her name's Dainara's body.
Oh. How did he do it on the 85th if today is the 89th? He would have done it on the 88th, right?
Well,
No,
it's been
he passed a couple days already.
yeah,
Oh,
it's
shit.
been
Okay.
let's see, what day was it? It was the 85th of autumn when we started. So 4 days have passed
All right.
since we started. So yeah, he's been working on it for about 4 days now. He
Okay.
put the other project on hold because he wanted to get this done for Dinara.
Okay.
All right, but yeah, it sounds like the armies are approaching. So what does the group want to do?
Let's go out and meet them, right?
Well, they're gonna get here at the end of the day, right?
It sounds like they'll arrive sometime in the middle of the day, according to your scout.
All right. Perhaps we should meet up with the Azali Avengers so they could get us in contact and we don't get shot on sight.
This is your expertise, Vander.
All right.
Like you said, they're not fond of my kind.
Let's go with the Avengers.
All right, so you're heading to the cathedral to speak with them.
Yes.
All right. So the group heads down, and you would kind of be waved in by the mysterious dark-haired woman who's usually upstairs. Milo would be at the front gate to meet you. He says, "Ah, my friends. It's been a bit. Welcome."
Milo, it's a pleasure. I hope you've been doing well.
Of course, what do you call you, father? You're a paladin. Probably knight.
Yeah,
Princess
probably not, sir.
Of course, Knight Vander. We've been keeping an eye on things, and everything's been quiet. I was wondering when we'd hear from you again.
Just been in study.
Interesting. He says, I
And
don't think
prayer,
you
of
ever
course.
told us where you're staying.
It's not my place to tell.
Oh, a bit mysterious, are we? He smiles. He says, well, fair enough. But I'm glad you've been able to study. Obviously, you've had some sort of library, which intrigues me. You know, I haven't seen too many parts of the city yet. I didn't think there was actually a place where one could study in the ruins of the town.
Oh, looks like your scouting job hasn't been going too well then.
He sighs. He says, I guess not. I mostly just found housing. The keep has been a bit of a challenge since we sighted the dragon. We've been trying to stay away.
Ooh, kind of.
Ooh. Well, anyways, I see that the Azmira and Sapphires are right around the corner.
He says,
I was hoping.
you must have a
you-
view from wherever you're staying then. And yes, you are correct. They're almost here.
So I was hoping you could get us an audience, because if we walked up to an army, we'd probably get shot on sight.
Oh, I doubt that. I don't think they would attack you on sight. But I can certainly tell them and set up a meeting. I've already told them that you were here. I hope that's okay. I wasn't going to lie to them as we're, working with them.
You're doing your job, and that's fine.
Nods and says, but yeah, I'm sure they definitely would want to speak to you. If you're free, maybe in the evening, I can, depending on where they set up their camp, I can bring you over to talk with the leaders.
Does that work for everyone? Then I'll turn to
It says unless you need a day or two.
Hello.
It's whatever you need, Vander.
He says, well,
How about tomorrow? We'll let them have their rest.
says, that's very considerate of you. Tomorrow it is then. I shall speak with you then, and we can all go talk to the leadership. Quite
Yes,
an
well, we'll
interesting
be
group.
back here around this time tomorrow.
He says, all right, I'll figure out where they're setting up their base, and then tomorrow we can go talk to them.
Right. See you then, Milo.
All right. So you have that set up. On your way back, I'll say Barble. You're kind of heading through the marketplace in the ghost territory here, and you think you see a figure moving along the tent, or what's left of the buildings. There wouldn't be tents. You didn't get a good look at them, but you definitely think they saw you and your group.
It wasn't an undead, right? It was a person or
It looked like a
being.
person to you.
I'm mentioning to Abigail.
Abigail
And
says, "Wait, what? What?"
yeah, over there, and I'll nod over that direction, but keep walking nonchalantly, I guess.
Oh, sure. Give me a deception check from her. Or from you. I guess either.
A deception?
Yeah, from Abigail
She,
and Barble.
He's trying to pretend he didn't see her.
DC 12. Right, well, Abigail's all over that. I guess you both are. So you kind of motion, but then like play it cool as you continue. And as you get a little further away, Abigail says, "What did you see?" under her breath.
Just a person. I don't know if they were watching us, but they definitely seen us.
Maybe a scout from the army?
Good possibility, yeah.
She says, "Do you want me to, go after them?"
Just track him, and maybe we can confront them.
She nods and will nonchalantly kind of separate from the group, disappearing into the wooded area over here. What do the rest of you want to do? I assume just go back?
Yeah, we have secured Chiron the last day he needed.
Alright. Oh, that's true. He did need one more day. So Chiron, anything else going on today? Let me know.
Well, I'd definitely wait, probably just inside the keep. Wait for Abigail to come back or some sort of word or something.
Okay. So, let's see. How does she do?
Okay, because I can even wait with Tiny if everybody else wants to keep going.
Can you give me a survival check for her?
Yeah, let's see. Survival.
And a deception. Or sorry, a stealth.
Oh. Well, she sucks at survival today. And stealth, he said?
Okay.
Eats a poisonous red berry.
So, yeah. So she comes back a little bit later. She says, there's too many tracks. Couldn't follow them. I think they went somewhere west, but yeah, I wasn't able to figure out where.
Okay.
Sorry. It's not my day. But let's see. Chiron will make a lore check, finishing his project in the evening.
I was helping him, so
Yeah, so you gave him a +1. He got 2 pieces of lore. So he will spend them both, and he says, yes, this is it. And he says, I believe I can attach her body, but it would be a little bit tricky since I can't go to where she is. I would have to put the enchantment on the Warforged outer shell, and then it would have to be moved to where she is within a few hours, or else it would fail.
Okay, we can arrange for that.
He nods and says, also, I would need a good amount of materials. I don't think I have enough on my own. Do you have any components that you could spare? They could be of any type.
Yep.
He says I would need 2,000.
2,000. How many religious components do you have?
Oh,
I have. I mean, those arcane components are basically for my spells.
So he says, I have.
There's 850 in the bag of holding.
He says I have 500
okay.
in my laboratory here. So that would mean we need how much? This is a good amount more. Perhaps He thinks, he says, perhaps we could trade with the Warforged. I'm sure they do magical enchanting, being that they forge weapons.
Wait, what do you need the components for to make the body? They're already making a body.
No, to put the enchantment on the body.
Gotcha.
He says the magic
Um,
is quite potent, but once it's done, I think it will successfully hold her essence without problem. As I said, as long as you can get her the body in time.
Can you use raw components, not necessarily religious, or can you use Maho?
He says, well, yeah, that's what I need. I need the 2,000 Maho. If you have essence, I can try to convert it.
yeah, you want to give him? Do you want to give him essence instead?
He says,
I mean, I can give some of the religious. There's 850. So we can give some, but we got a bunch of
All right.
essence.
He says,
How much?
if you were to give me the religious components, I would say about 1,000 Maho of essence should cover what I need.
Okay. How much religious components do you want to sacrifice, Barbell? I can help too.
Well, I'm thinking that I need to keep.
You need to keep some for like revivify and stuff like that, though. Yep.
Yeah. Well, I mean, I got the diamond, but it burns that up. So
How much? I guess my question is, how much can you spare?
hold on, I'm looking. Okay, so I need 300. I need 300 for revivify. So all but that, I guess, because I still have a diamond too. There's 2 of them in there.
All right, so how much would you be giving him?
Maybe just
500.
Okay.
All right, so if you give him 500, he says, then I would need 1,200 Maho in essence.
Okay. I want to give him the essence then, because we got a ton of it and really don't use it too much. So any kind of essence is okay.
He says, yeah, I mean, the components don't all have to be of the same type. So if you just give me the essence, yeah, the type doesn't matter too much. I just need the 1,200, and I can make it into components to be used for this ritual.
Okay.
All right, so I guess Tiny, or wait, no, Lokun, you have access to the essences, right?
Everybody does. I'm adding it up. So we can give him all the essence from 1/2. Oh, sorry. Let me resort this.
Yeah, you definitely want the lower CR ones because those are less potent.
So I got 790 up to the necrophage. That's up to CR4. And then we need 1200, so 410. I can get from Revenant Essence and take a little bit from the Shadow Gas Essence, and then we should be good.
All right, so yeah, go ahead and minus those. And he says, excellent. I'll start working on that. You would just need to have the Warforged bring the body here. The actual ritual, once the essences are converted to components, should only take me a day. It's just imperative that you get her the body within a few hours of me completing it. He says, if the body is not connected to the soul, then the magic will fade and I'll have to do it again, which would be costly.
So this is gonna take about 2 days, Chiron?
He says, I should be able to finish the ritual in a day.
Okay. He has all the components, all the essence. He's good to go.
He nods and he would bring them over to the laboratory, starting the process to convert them. But he says, yeah, so just let me know when you want me to start that, because you'll have to have time to bring the body, or the chassis, or whatever you'd call it, to her. So I shouldn't start the ritual until you're all ready to do that.
All right, so let's go. We got to go to the Warforged then.
Yeah, well, I'll say if you
yeah.
tell them to, the Warforged would just deliver it to here.
Sounds good.
It's just
Perfect.
up to
And
you
we also
when you want him to do the ritual, because like I said, once he finishes, you would have to deliver the body to her right away.
yep.
I
And then
want
we
to ask Demi if there's a way to message her through the hollow point.
She says, a way to message her. She says, there might be a way to do that. Honestly, I haven't thought of using the hollow point that way. I know that the demis were able to communicate with each other to serve the dwarves, but I haven't looked into ways of using the hollow point as a communications device. She says, I'm
Okay,
sure I could research it, though.
Yeah, I was thinking also, maybe I can just leave a message in there somehow for you.
She says that would be useful since you set up one of your hollow points at the library. All right, I'll look into it, and I'll have that body brought to your people as soon as possible.
Thank you.
Okay. So, anything else happening today?
well, we would have to let the queen know as well.
Yeah, so she's
gotta
definitely
go.
excited. Dinara would say, I can have my guards escort you as well. I know the tunnels could be dangerous with the Alhoon walking about. Who knows, they might try to ambush you while you're moving it. But I am very excited to have this body as a way of escaping my prison.
Yep.
And then perhaps you could speak with the Osmira and Sapphires about
Says
their cities.
I would be happy to. Though
How would they feel about a Warforged? She's going to appear that way to them.
they would, she says they would probably be more receptive than me as a wraith, but I have a feeling they invested a good amount of time and money into this, and I don't know if they'd want to lose out on being able to rule Issyk, so it might still be challenging.
Agreed.
She says, just from what I know of politics back from when I was part of the political machine in Issyk, know that these sort of things are an investment, and they would want a return on their investment. Else they marched all their troops across the empire to just be sent home with their tail between their legs.
Indeed. So let me get this right, Vander. You want us to go this route, but you just extracted yourself of the... You've just offloaded this off your shoulders onto the queen.
Hey, it's not my city to keep, to protect.
Well,
We still need to figure out how much time it takes to even get her in that new body of hers. We do have the meeting already set up.
well, it sounds like once the body is there, she can just attach to it. It's just the ritual and the transportation that will take time.
Yeah, but our meeting is tomorrow.
That's true. So she says, well, if you want to put the new body on hold, then I can wait. I would rather it be done safely than risk not being able to get the body to me on time. But I'll leave that up to you.
Wait, why are we delaying the body? I don't understand.
Just Vander mentioned that they would be talking to the nobles tomorrow.
Is the body
Oh.
done right now?
No, he has not started working on it yet. So the body is there. It's at the library, but he told you to let him know when he should start working on it. He said it would take a day.
Wow. Shit. What time is the meeting at?
It's tomorrow in the afternoon, I think.
Is that before or after the body?
If you had him working on it or if you had him working on it in the morning to the end of the day, that would be in the middle, because it would take him all day to do it.
Perhaps you can take care another day.
Should we just let the Avengers know that we need another day?
Just putting
Yeah.
it on hold.
Yeah, let's do that.
All right.
We're going through some logistical troubles, and we need another day.
Difficulties. So the next day, you tell them you need to delay. He would say, okay, so you did start the ritual in the morning. You had Chiron start it.
Yeah.
All right. So Milo would say, "Oh, are you sure? I think the leadership really wanted to meet with you right away. They might be a little bit put out if you decide not to go."
We're not deciding not to go. We just need another day.
Oh, well, could I ask why, just so I could tell them? Like, why you needed more time?
Yes. We're having someone else join us.
Oh, can you tell me who?
Yes. She's her name. She goes by the name of Dayanara.
Nara. All right. And is this another ally of yours? Another one of the Siegebreakers?
Not a siegebreaker, but an ally.
Well, I guess what is her relationship to all this, if you don't mind me asking?
I believe I would like her to speak to the leadership on this. I don't mind you asking, but she will reveal that, but she will reveal it to your leadership.
Give me a persuasion check, DC 10.
For today. There's no way I can help him with that.
So he seems a little bit, maybe not suspicious, definitely curious. He says, well, it will be harder for me to sell your disappearance without knowing who she is, but I'm sure we can figure something out.
Please don't phrase it as a disappearance. We're still here. We just need some more time.
I'll put my hand on Milo's shoulder. Look here, Milo. Do you not worry a little? Don't you worry a hair on your pretty little head. We'll be there tomorrow with the willingness to speak and let the truth be known of today.
And with this Dinara person, I guess, give me a persuasion check. I'll say DC 12.
Guidance.
All right, you start casting the spell. Milo's like, what the heck is going on? Wow.
Didn't even need it, baby.
So yeah, he kind of looks a little bit weird at Barble for a second as you do like your divine blessing, and then he says, all right, well, you know, I'll do what I can, but it would be better if I knew more information. I swear you guys are super cryptic.
Like, just trust in Paylor.
He says, yeah, I do. All right, I'll let him know. In fact, I was about to head over with you also. I guess I'll be going by myself.
You have the rest of the Avengers with you.
Yeah, no, they're in the church.
Don't you worry, Milo. Tomorrow.
Barble, you get the feeling he's not telling you something, like the group that is.
Yeah. I'll make an active look around to see if they're around.
Give me an active perception. Well, you saw the one lady up on the roof. She's usually up there keeping an eye out.
Right.
You didn't see her bear around. That's
That's persuasion.
persuasion.
He's in another animal form.
Uh, um,
That's better.
All right. 23. So you're taking a look around. You don't really notice much, but then out of the corner of your eye, you see what looks like a little puff of dust, kind of near the north part of the church. Give me an Arcana or Religion check, DC 12. You think someone might be lurking about invisibly.
okay. That's okay. I mean, I know they're there.
Yeah. In fact, if you kind of walk over a little, you would see boot tracks where the dust just came from, but you don't see
Right.
exactly where they go.
Right.
But yeah, at this point, Milo is going to kind of grab the other four people, and they're taking off to the east of here, which you're guessing is where the forces are camped somewhere.
All right.
What do you all want to do?
Let's get Sayonara into her body.
Let's do it.
Weird song.
I'll mention to Abigail and Lokun both that we got an invisible guest.
Let's just make sure they don't trail us.
Abigail says, how would we know if they're trailing us, if they're hiding?
We could wait out the duration.
Well,
we can go. No, we can go. We just keep a real good eye on and.
pull the door behind us. That's all.
All right.
Exactly.
So you head back. You don't see any signs of an invisible follower, and you said you just closed the keep gates behind you.
Yep.
All right, so you're going inside. Barble, you would hear sort of a strange puff of air noise. Give me another Arcana or I'll say Religion. This would be Arcana. Arcana DC 14. Okay. You kind of look around. You don't see anything, but you think you heard someone cast a dimension door.
Yeah, we still got a guest.
Wait, hold on. They were casting us. Oh, I guess I can't see them.
Right.
Yeah, you
So-
heard it once you got inside. This is
Yeah,
Barble. It was very faint, so you don't think they teleported anywhere nearby, but you kind of heard what sounded like someone stepping through a dimension door somewhere in the
Okay.
area.
So when we go through the next door that goes into the castle keep, I will arcane lock it.
Okay. So you kind of walk through the yard over to the next door. As you're stepping through, kind of looking around, trying to figure out, you don't think they're invisible anymore because they cast a dimension door, unless they recast invisibility. But you are careful and cast Arcane Lock. Though you don't think that would stop a teleport spell, just FYI. If this person
Yeah,
has access to
I
other.
know, but they would force them to use a teleport and not just walk in the door.
That's true. They would have to use more resources. All right. So you do that. You go downstairs, and you wait for the end of the day for the body, right?
Yep.
Yeah, let's do it.
All right. Let's do a 10-minute break.
The suspension is killing me.
Suspension?
Is killing me.
Nice.
I assume you meant suspense, but suspension is important as well.
Yes, it is.
I can't
Actually,
English. I have 2 languages, guys. Leave me alone.
That's fine.
I'm just joshing you.
Right, be right back.
Yeah.
Cocoon, do you have a
Yep.
way to show invisible people?
No. We just need a bag of flour.
We
Well, I
watch
was
too many
thinking more along the
movies.
spell of the that spell, first level spell.
So technically that would
Fairy
work
fire?
because flour on someone would, since it doesn't turn invisible, that would pretty much reveal where they are.
Yep. I mean, I think it even says in the description somewhere. But yeah, fairy fire, but that's not a wizard spell. But I gotta put a mastiff at the door. Do you or I don't see one in the resources. Could you do that for us?
Yeah, the master can smell it.
Yeah, I
That's
can
true.
say you have your mastiff at the door. I
Yeah,
don't
I just
need
wanted to put the token there just to remind myself. But yeah,
yeah, hang on.
All right, quick make.
see you guys in a bit.
Why are you barking? Ooh. There. Now you have a mastiff at the door. Oops, I had the wrong map open. Alright, I'm back.
All right, let's do this.
Everyone here?
Present.
Barble, are you here?
Yeah, I'm here.
Alright. So you are transporting the body. So, first thing that you encounter, which is a little strange, when you get to the doorway that leads into the first floor of the underground, it's locked.
Oh,
You thought you had left this open. I assume you're going to go through the Mind Flayer territory to deliver the body?
yep.
Or do you want to go through the actual city?
You would want to attract the least amount of attention, so I feel like the city is more risky, especially if we have people that are spying on us.
Well, the city's
Yeah.
risky for different reasons. Remember, you guys aren't on the best terms with the Illithids.
Yeah, but the Lithids already know where we are. I don't care about them, but I'm not sure if I want to reveal the secret entrance from the city down below to the Avengers.
Oh, to her territory?
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, yeah.
But yeah, for some
Yeah,
strange
yeah,
reason,
fountain.
the doorway is locked.
All right, can we pick it? This is strange. Careful.
Yeah, you're almost positive you left this open.
I have a feeling that it's gonna be mind flayers around here. But I'm ready to fuck shit up if they are.
Halberd at the ready.
Abigail nods. She says, bow's out. Let's kill some undead.
Goes out.
Alright, so Barble, you struggle a bit, but you can pick this with some time. You, I think the DC was 15, and you can do that with your passive. So, after like a couple minutes, you're able to get through. You head into the first room with the obsidian altar, which you assume is still under Elodie's control. And Barble, give me an intelligence check. DC, I'll say 11. Okay. So you are walking through the room. You would notice something a little strange, Barble. Your arcane, or I guess Tiny's arcane lock spell that was on the north door, you think is down.
Okay. Well, I don't know. I think that was down way before. When
I thought he had recast it on there.
he might have, yeah. Okay.
But yeah, it seems to be down now. Which means it was
somebody
probably
broke the-
dispelled.
Somebody just spelled the lock.
Alright, so
I'll mention that.
Probably somebody with that looks like a squid.
Yeah.
It makes
Oh,
sense. And as you get close to the door, you would hear something. It sounds like something on the other side moving around.
We got company, guys.
Give me initiative rolls.
Let's see here.
How's that for initiative? Oh, could I have said during my downtime I resummon my familiar? I forgot to say that.
Yeah, sure, as long as you have the stuff you need for it. All right, so let's see.
Give me a second. Sorry.
Oh yeah, no worries. I'll let you set up for your RTS.
I'm building more skeletons. Give me a second. All right, I'm done.
All right, so I assume you mentioned this that you hear something, and
Yeah,
the first
I said we have
act,
guests.
yeah, as something is moving, the first act is going to be you, Lokun. What do you want to do?
Where do I hear the thing moving?
You didn't hear it, but Barble just looked
Yeah, I just
concerned towards the door. He says we might
I'll
have.
call-
I keep forgetting that I got advantage on initiative, so I'm gonna roll again real quick.
Sure. So yeah,
I'll
you
call
didn't
to
hear
Barbell.
anything, but Barble just mentioned we might have company.
I'll call out to Barbo. Where'd you hear it?
Right over here by this door.
Which door?
Don't you have the map?
I do. I see 3 doors.
Oh, Barble's near this one.
On the other side?
Yeah, in the direction you're going, basically.
Right on the other side of this door, yeah.
All right. Well, I'll ready a firebolt.
All right,
That's
so
whatever.
you do a little chant as you hold the spell's magic, concentrating on a firebolt. The next act is going to be your skeleton.
Skeleton's gonna get behind his pillar, and then ready a shot at the door.
All
At
right.
the whatever's behind the door.
So, luckily, Barble, you did hear something and are not surprised as the door suddenly is pushed open as a creature slams against it.
Yeah, and my hammer would keep us from being surprised anyway.
And a creature comes rushing in, triggering 2 of your readied actions. Lokun and your skeleton. If you want, you can use your reaction to do your thing. Yeah, 20 would hit the creature. Looks like another one of those weird gas things.
Do I get to smack it with my halberd or no because it opens the door?
Hang on me.
You didn't get to ready.
Yeah, you
Reaction, Polar Master.
you would have reaction
yeah.
usually. However, I don't think you saw it when it entered your, because the door was closed. You'd have to see it when it came into your threat range.
Okay, so like any of the other ones would, but not this first one.
Yeah, because the door was closed when he entered your threat. Okay, so 20 and 22 both strike as the creature right off the bat is hit for 18. It is wounded. But it's going to keep coming in at you, scratching at you, Barble. Oh, you put your shield up blocking. That's it for the ghast. Barble, you remember now, these things smell really bad. I need a con save.
Yeah, it's been
I
several
think you have
days.
advantage because it's a poison effect.
So, okay.
Alright, so yeah, you resist, and you get the bottle. You are immune to their stench for 24 hours. But yeah, what are you gonna do?
I'm gonna wait by on him here. Hold a second. What you said was the bottle?
Yeah, it's the little potion bottle icon. It's this one.
Okay. He's going to gonna smack it.
Alright, so you swing your hammer. 15 would be enough, so that connects. Knocking it for 8 points.
And I'm going to use my cunning action to disengage and give Rock Bro a chance to get up in there.
Alright.
Oh, Robert's on initiative.
Oh, you might need to roll for Rothbro still. But you disengage and back off, and go ahead give Rothbro an initiative check. If you click on his token, there should be an initiative button.
I did. There.
Alright, so he's at the bottom anyway. Alright, so that is it for you. Let me go ahead and place Rothbro at the bottom. Skeleton.
Alright, Skeleton's gonna strafe so he can take a shot. Actually, he's gonna get right behind this other skeleton and take a shot without getting any penalty.
Okay.
And
Oh, no.
I
10
missed it.
is going to miss. The ghoul ducks down and the bolt just flies over him.
That's it.
Anything? Okay, that's it. So, to the north, you see something suddenly, like almost like a cloud of dust come under the door. But it quickly forms into something else that you have not seen before. The creature seems almost like a whirlwind of this weird undead dust and gas as it lets out a kind of a low moaning noise. It flies across the floor, I guess towards your skeleton. Just like completely bypassing any difficult terrain. And it is going to attack him. Or wait, actually.
I forgot to charge up my wand of magic missiles during the downtime, so I'm gonna roll this a couple times.
That's fine.
Yeah, they're all full up.
So actually, he's gonna come here. And he is going to suddenly let out a blast of dust in a 40-foot cone to the south, which I think will hit all of you. So all 5 of you. Here, let me roll it. I need a dexterity save.
One almost made it. Oh, it does. One makes it with the aura.
Alright, so it's save or suck, so either you take 19 necrotic or you take nothing if you made it. And then I need a con save or else you get diseased.
These are dexterity followed by con, you said?
Yeah, if you fail the dexterity.
Oh. What's the DC?
So yeah, one of your skeletons kind of dives out of the way as a bunch of this like necrotic dust just annihilates the other one. And I think the rest of you failed, so you take 19 necrotic.
How much do I get for your for his aura?
Oh, good point. Aura is +5, I want to say.
It is, yes.
Yeah, so +5.
So
So
Barbara
I think-
would got a 19.
Yeah, so Barba would have made it. Unfortunately, Vander and Rotbro did not. So they would take 19.
Is the dark pool fever a disease?
It is.
I am immune.
Alright, so you can't get diseased, but Rotbro might. So
Is
give me-
Rockbro
Oh,
immune?
No, trolls aren't immune to disease. But he does make the con save, so he is not diseased,
No,
luckily.
that's not him. That
Oh, that
that
was
was
you?
that was Barbell.
Or that was Barble. Oh wait, no, Barble doesn't have to roll. He made his dex save, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, so you don't have to roll. Oh yeah, Rotbro
Makes it.
just makes it, so he is not diseased.
Oh,
That's
he
it
only
for
gets
this
+5.
strange creature. The ghast goes. So the ghast is going to rush forward. This one will enter your threat range, so you get an oppie on him if you want, Vander.
I'll take it.
Oh.
Let's see. I wish I had Sentinel so bad. Hover +1. Does 13 hit?
That will strike it.
Alright. Boom. 5. Did it break again? Okay, no, it's actually rolling the d10.
A 5. Alright, so it will take 5 points of damage as it screeches angrily, continuing. Oh, and I do need a con save at the start of the turn. Sorry, I keep forgetting about Stench.
At the start of whose turn?
Oh, never mind. It's not your turn yet. So he runs past you, kind of around to over here. And he's going to swing at the skeleton.
The undead trying to keep the undead down.
Alright, the skeleton
know,
will dodge. War banner.
Where Banner is going to fly in and distract that ghast. Fly back out.
Okay, the one that just ran in. He is distracted, giving advantage.
The one between them all.
Yeah, to the
Yeah.
next attack against him. Another ghast goes. So this one is going to rush past while Vander is distracted, avoiding his oppie. 5, 10, 25, 30. And he's going to attack Vander.
I do not consent to this attack. You legally cannot attack me.
20
barely hit.
will hit you. So you are clawed for 14 slashing, and I need a con save from you to avoid paralysis.
A con save.
Alright, so you are unaffected as you feel your body stiffening up. You fight back and are able to keep yourself from being paralyzed. You would hear some sort of chanting from the north. But you don't see anything yet. And let's see, a moment later, the door will open. And you see one of the Alhoun, and in your mind you all would hear a creature yell, "Give us the necromancer or you die here." And it looks like it cast a spell before it opened the door. Which
Sorry, Locoon. It's you or... No, I'm just kidding.
I don't think he's talking
Wait.
about Locoon.
Which necromancer?
Which necromancer?
Not even a necromancer. Oh, War Mage.
So he is surrounded by a shimmering, what's it called? A shimmering magical barrier of some kind.
Remember, it's immobile.
Yeah. So is that 10-foot radius? Alright, so I'll just use the radius then. Alright, so that is it for him. He is concentrating on that. Skeleton goes.
Alright. The skeleton is going to take out the wand and expend 6 charges at this guy over here.
Pew, 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 pew. Alright, so you start firing at the new creature.
So that's
6
9.
times 3 is 18, right?
So it's 6 charges, so
Oh, right. So that would be
yeah.
1 charge is 3, another 5 is
Oh, it's 8.
So 8 times 3, 24 damage. Alright, so a barrage of magic missiles go flying at the creature, striking it as it screeches angrily at the skeleton.
That's it.
Alright. So you would see another Alhoon come into view over here.
Oh shit, 2 of them.
And this one, what's he gonna do? We have too many spellcasters. He is going to probably chant.
I can't counter it, he's in the thing.
Indeed. That's his plan. He's being sneaky. Alright, sweet.
Maybe 65 feet away.
He's just out of range.
These guys know how to play around Lokun.
So
Fuckers.
Oh no, they know how to do caster be caster tactics.
exactly.
Yep.
How dare they?
He is actually going to start chanting and point a finger at Rockbro. Casting Charm Monster, Dominate Monster. Rockbro has to give me a Wisdom
Damn, I
save.
can't even see him.
So Rockbro is in my head. He needs.
That was intelligence.
That's a Wisdom save.
What?
Oh, and he is in the field, so that would be enough. Good rolls. So he growls angrily, but manages to keep himself from being dominated. The Alhoon scoffs. The Ghast is going to rush up, jumping at Vander. Claw, 25
Ooh,
will
yeah.
strike you. He's not a monster. What a monster. So 12 slashing. And another con save.
Alright, the only way I fail this is if I roll a natural one. Okay.
Alright, you're good. Vander. I
All right.
need a con save. It's stinky in here.
Like, have you guys heard of deodorant?
Alright, so you are immune for 24 hours.
I'm casting Spirit Guardians.
Alright, so you chant summoning a bunch of radiant energy as spirit guardians fly out from you in all directions.
Of course, making all my allies
Yeah.
not be affected. I can see all of them.
Yeah, you should be able to see all of them, so that should be fine.
Man,
So you are
since
now
I didn't,
concentrating.
and that's all I can really do for now. Yeah, that's it.
All right.
I'm gonna put my aura up 15 feet.
Abigail.
She's going to move over here. Take a shot at. No, this Alhoon that's concentrating.
You're shooting at the one that's concentrating.
Yes, she's gonna shoot it twice.
Pew pew.
She does not have exhaustion. Multi attack. Attack number 1. Does a 19 hit?
He is going to reaction to shield that.
Alright, then she'll shoot again. And that's going to miss.
Yeah, his AC is very high right now, so that would also bounce off the shield. Anything else?
And she'll try and get some cover right here.
Alright, Rotbro. So Rotbro growls, shaking his head.
I will beat this thing. He's gonna beat on the buddy right in front of him.
It's in my mind. Get it away. And
We will try.
it's gonna.
I still got advantage on this one in front of me.
Yes, and flank. 15 would chop it. Sorry, 23 would chop it. So 13 second attack. That would wound it. 17 would strike again. Oh, 18. That is its HP total. So he just cuts right into it and it goes down. Anything else?
Nope, you'll stay right there for now. I mean, you can't move anywhere really.
Alright, new round, Lokun.
Okay. Lokun is going to summon Bigby's hand. Well, do I want to? I can't. Bigby's hand, because it's summoned outside, can't get inside this thing. Is that correct?
I believe. Let's see. I think it's up to level 5 spells. 5th level or lower.
Well.
So if it's 5th level or lower, it would just kind of not do anything to them once it's inside.
Yeah. Do I have enough space inside there? To cast it inside there?
Well, so even if you summoned it in there, it couldn't affect them. It just means like if a spell, because you're still casting it from outside, you'd have to actually go in yourself.
Yeah, if I went inside myself.
Oh,
I
I
have
see
enough
what you're saying. Yeah, I think that. Well, doesn't it have to go to an unoccupied square when you cast it?
Is there enough space above them?
That's true. Yeah, there might be if you want to walk right up to the Alhoon. That could be risky, but yeah, that's a possibility if you want to get in there with them.
Okay. I think for now I'm just going to cast. I'm gonna cast. Sorry.
Oh, that's fine.
Only take an action.
See, what are the material components for the sorry spell? No, I'm just kidding.
I'm going to cast Bigby's hand.
Alright.
And I'm going to pummel this guy over here with it.
A cloud of dust. Alright. the hand will appear, attempting to slap it.
Oops.
Alright, so
20 to hit.
20 will strike it. As the
Or
hand lays
15.
into it, doing 15 points of force damage. And the creature is now looking towards you.
Okay. That's my turn. I guess I will get behind some cover too. I'm gonna move over here, I think. Yep.
Alright, skeleton.
This skeleton's just gonna go right behind Abigail and take a shot at the one that's concentrating.
Alright, it does still have shield on.
Oh yeah. Then it'll take a shot at the next one. Then
Okay, that guy there.
actually, no. This one is going to. He's also going to take the wand out and shoot at this thing.
Alright,
Instead.
more magic missiles. Pew, 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 pew.
And it'll use 6 charges.
Alright, so another 8. Oh,
Ooh.
man, unlucky.
16.
So you blast that guy for another 16 force.
Still a lot of damage for a little army thing.
Yep.
Alright, cool. That's it.
Alright, so the ghast here.
He makes a wisdom save.
Yeah. Oh, he fails.
He takes 14 damage.
Alright, that would kill him.
Phew.
Barbel.
Yep, I am going to move up in between these guys.
Yeah.
Oh, that rock will get in there a little easier. And I'm going to attack the one that's next to Sandra from the outside by the door.
Okay.
Pretty sure 20 hits.
Yeah, 20 would strike this one, you said, right?
Yep.
So it would take
Okay.
7 points of damage.
Yep.
Ah. And now it is mad at you. Anything else?
No, that'll be it for now.
Alright, the bone powder ghoul is going to come across over to the Locoon and attack you. You would see a bunch of teeth form in its mouth as it tries to bite you.
That's unsettling.
It is a bit unsettling. Oh no! Critical hit.
That kind of hits.
That will hit. So you would take.
I have adamantine.
Oh, well, that's good. Because that would only deal 14 necrotic, and you would take 4 strength damage. Strength decreases by 4. And I would need first a concentration check. The spell you're holding. Okay, so now a con save for paralysis, DC 17. Oh wow. And now finally a con save for disease. Ooh.
What is it?
It is 19.
So 19. So that is 8 plus 2 for my durable magic. Remember, I'll paste it. So that puts me at 10. And if I do the deflect, that would put me up to 14. And if I do saving face, how many allies do I have within range? Within 30 feet.
1, 2,
That's
3, 4.
5. Does the owl count as an ally? And the skeleton?
Sure. Well, I'll say the
1,
owl probably
2,
doesn't, because
3,
that's
4.
like an owl. I don't think you care what the owl thinks. But skeleton.
I guess so. It's not. I guess if you interpret it that way, but I just interpret allies as just whatever friendly NPCs or PCs are by. But that's fine. So
I think you would make it anyway.
1, 2, 3. No, I mean I might need that. 1, 2, 3. So that puts me at no. I don't make it.
Rock Bros 4.
Yeah, Rock Row would be 4.
1, 2, 3, 4. But so wait, that was 10 plus 4, 14. That only puts me at 18, not 19,
Oh.
right?
Yeah, I think you're off by 1.
Yeah, that's what I was asking about the owl. But that's okay. I don't care. Let's just play it. Let's do it your interpretation. That's totally fine.
Yeah, I
So
feel
what
like
does this fever do?
Alright, so Daracool Fever. I don't think it does anything right away.
Wait, but the owl isn't actually an owl. It's like a spirit, isn't it?
Yeah, it's weird. I don't know.
Yeah, a spirit that takes an animal form that you choose.
Yeah, it's technically fighting with you, but at the same time, it's kind of like, would you be worried about the owl thinking poorly of you? I don't know. Here, let me get the Daracool Fever. Yeah, it's like a whole thing. Hang on, I'll just copy paste it into chat. For whatever reason, they don't actually have it in the game. So yeah, it's more like in the evenings that you have to worry about it, but that's basically what it is. So you would get the fever, but that's it for the ghoul. The ghast is dead.
You're gonna have to remind me of that one when it kicks in.
You don't want to use like a story point to reroll.
Oh, that's true.
You can't do it after the fact.
Oh no, you can. That's the story point is a reroll.
Oh, okay.
So if you want, you can story point. You have to take what you get, but you can do a reroll.
I just got 10 story points, but okay.
All right, you gonna do the reroll?
I'll use a story point.
You have to roll over an 8.
Well, next session you'll get it back because of Quartermaster.
It's true.
I want all the story points. We have stuff to deal with disease, right?
Alright, so that would be enough. So you managed to not get the fever.
Oh, I gotta use my stuff though. Here.
Yeah, you would still have to use the other.
It is
two
relevant.
things.
Yeah.
You could use the
that.
+2 and the +4. You wouldn't have to use the saving face.
I wouldn't. Oh yeah, you're right. Yeah. Okay. Cool. I can't. That's my reaction though. All right. Cool.
Yeah, that would be your reaction. Alright, so the owl goes.
The owl's pissed off at this thing and distracts it and flies away. Woo!
Alright,
He gives it back pain.
he pecks at the cloud of dust. The cloud is somehow distracted. Alright, the ghast goes. It is going to swipe at your skeleton.
That's what he's here for.
Skeleton would be struck for 11, so he is still alive.
Haha!
The Alhoon goes.
Oh,
He's gonna step over here. Okay, so he's concentrating, so he can't do concentration.
yeah. Only lightning bolts now.
Well, or blasty. I think he's gonna blasty your archer. So he points his finger as a mind blast will shoot out. And I need an intelligence check from your
Abigail,
archer.
you're a smart cookie. I know it. Damn it,
Well,
Abigail.
she's not smart. Not
Should have
smart
paid
enough.
more attention in school.
Alright, so she is blasted with psychic energy, taking 29 points of damage, and she would be stunned. She can try again each turn to break the stun, otherwise it will be a 1-minute stun.
If she was smart, she would have a desk job and not be a bounty hunter.
That's true, she wouldn't be fighting undead in some...
No, that would be
per
wisdom,
city.
right?
That's true, that might be wisdom.
Wait,
alright,
what's the
skeleton.
stunned? icon?
Stunned
Is it this one?
is...
No, that's prone.
It's one of the weird ones, it's the stars.
Oh, okay.
Uh,
One of the colored ones. I found it. Double stunned.
double stunned.
There you go.
Alright, so that's it for... Yeah, the skeleton goes. What is your skeleton gonna do? He's very wounded, but still up.
Yeah. Well, this skeleton doesn't know when to quit,
Oh,
so he's just gonna
wait.
drop.
Hold on. That gas didn't make a wisdom save.
Oh, right. Which one was that? How was this one?
Cool.
Mirror, radiant energy. Oh, it's wisdom. I feel like that should be con, but whatever. No, it failed, so it took 12.
Alright. Skeleton senses blood in the water. It's gonna drop the wand of magic missiles and draw his short sword.
Stabby, stabby.
And he is going to indeed stabby.
Alright, so
Clatters his
he's
teeth and swings.
Oh.
Ooh, crit.
double
It
crit.
really did sense that blood.
Yeah.
Alright, so he
Should have
does
left him alive.
12 points of piercing, which would wound the creature. Anything else?
Cool. It's gonna stay here to give flanking.
Alright,
That's it.
the other Alhoun goes. Ooh, you know, seeing that she is stunned, it is going to start chanting.
Can't counter it.
No, I know you can't counter it.
This is bullshit.
I was looking for the spell list. Yeah, that's what he's gonna do.
You didn't memorize your spells.
So she is gonna be blasted for 27 electric damage.
This is the end of
Yeah.
Abigail.
Cause
She auto fails that.
yeah, so she can't dodge. Man, what a crappy bunch of rolls. Whatever. So yeah, she would take 27, and she is looking in a bad state. The gas goes.
Wait, is that
Is he
near?
wounded or near death?
I gotta do math.
She's close to near death. She's just wounded,
Yeah, she's wounded. She's wounded. Yeah.
but she's yeah, not looking good. All right, so this guy is gonna lunge while he's gonna
Make
make
a wisdom
yeah,
save.
gonna make a wisdom save.
Alright, I'm gonna roll a perfect. What is it? 24 here.
Nope, fails.
Nope.
So he takes 11. Angered by that, he will indeed. Actually, he's gonna go for your pre. No, these things aren't bright. He's just gonna go for you. Oh,
Oh
hit
my
you.
goodness. The two hit
Clawed.
rolls are insane.
Yeah, these ghouls are on point. So 14 slashing First, a concentration save, DC 10.
Concentration. I'll story point reroll.
Story point reroll.
Save your face.
Saving face. Alright, so you are still concentrating. Now a save for the paralysis. Alright.
Nice.
So you are not paralyzed. Vander.
Right, as a bonus action, I'm going to use my channel divinity Turn the Tide. I
Okay.
can bolster injured creatures. Each creature of your choice that can heal you within 30 feet regains hit points equals 1d6 plus your charisma modifier. That's no more than half its hit point. Abigail's not within 30 feet of me.
She is not.
But the skeleton is, and
So yeah, anyone within 30 feet, 1d6 plus 5. So go ahead, roll 1d6 plus 5.
flesh. Roll 6 plus 5. 10. Not
Alright,
bad.
so everyone
Nice.
in 30 regains 10.
Uncle Shane.
Right, then I am going to swing at the Gaston product. This one right here.
Oh,
That almost broke my concentration.
how dare he?
Halberd.
Yeah,
Yeah.
26 will strike it,
Take
doing
that.
9, which makes him badly wounded.
And I'll try to finish it off with one more. With 13 hit.
It would just hit.
Alright. Die.
But it is still alive. 7 is not enough.
Ah.
Alright, anything
That's my
else?
turn. Nope,
All
use
right.
my action bonus
Abigail
action.
needs to make an int save.
Come on, Abigail. You got this. Dang it,
Ooh,
Abigail.
Nope, she is still reeling from that stunning attack.
She failed all of these every time.
Rock bro. Rock bro
He's
says,
gonna kill us.
Abigail need help. She's just knocking the skeleton over.
Almost. I'm gonna thump the one that's here.
Alright, so you're attacking this guy.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, 20 will indeed strike. Oh, but that will not kill it. It is badly wounded, still alive. Yeah, that's gonna hit it, and I'm pretty sure. Oh yeah. So just cut him down. Bunch of ichor goes everywhere as black blood sprays
And,
out.
what's his movement again?
30? 30, I
30, I
think.
think.
It might be 40, though. Let me double check.
I gotta see. Hold on.
I know ogres are... No, it's 30. Weird.
30. Okay.
I know ogres can go 40. Abigail, no.
Yeah, I believe that's 30. 1, 10, 20, 30.
Alright. New round, Lokun.
It's only like 15 feet.
Lokun is just a question about the strength thing. When do I die from the strength?
It's 0.
0. Okay, and I'm encumbered now. Would it be just a free action to drop my backpack?
It would be an item interaction to unstrap your backpack and drop it.
Okay, and I get one of those for free.
Yeah,
So
one
I'm gonna
per
do
turn.
that.
Alright, so
Okay.
feeling the weight weighing you down, you quickly drop your backpack.
Okay, and then I'm gonna use my action to shock and grasp this thing.
Alright. Yeah, 23 will strike it. Actually, oh yeah, advantage, but 12 lightning. All right, and it would lose its reaction.
Okay. Oops, this item. I'm gonna move out. Now I'm gonna bask in the aura and be like,
Yeah, move one more.
oh, I'll be like, this. Oh shit, I'll move this way because this fucking lightning bolt's coming. But I'll be like, this payload shit's all right. That's Lokin's turn for now, because I used Arcane Deflect. I can't use any leveled spells right now. All right.
Okay. So the skeleton goes.
All right. The Alhoun doesn't look like it's shielded anymore, right? So he's going to. Will he get a clear shot if he doesn't have a clear shot right now? Is that correct? Oh no, he might have a clear shot. Hold
On what, this guy? He'd have light cover because this guy's kind of in the way. So he has +2 to his AC. And the
right,
pillar's
well-
also in the way.
Actually, he's gonna step behind.
Alright,
which
you
one
have a
was
clear
it?
shot from there.
Okay. And he's gonna take a shot at this motherfucker.
Beep. Alright. 21. He's gonna shield that.
Do I get a
guy.
shield out of him?
Let me see. That'd be a second first level. Yeah, he'll shield that. Doesn't want to risk losing concentration.
Oh, I see how it is. Okay. That's his turn.
Alright, that's it for him. The Ghast is dead, so Barble, what you gonna do?
Let's see. I'm gonna cast spiritual weapon and take this other one out so we can move as a group.
Okay. A spiritual weapon will poof into being. Yeah, 26 will strike. Doing 8 points of force damage, and that will kill it.
Okay, and then I'm going to move to here.
Alright, you move over there.
Oh man, let's not line up too much.
So, yeah, I'm looking in the other direction. Yeah. 1, 2, 3, I can see I got 25, so 5, 10.
That's okay. Do what you gotta do.
So the bone powder ghoul.
That's 25 right there.
That would be 10, 15. This would be 25 because that's double diagonal, and the ghoul is difficult terrain. Because the bench would be difficult terrain too.
Okay.
All right, so the bone powder ghoul. It's gonna come over here, and it is gonna use whirlwind. 20-foot cube.
He's not back pain anymore.
True. Actually, wait. What's the range on this thing?
No, that's what he did. He committed.
I'm just trying to see if that. It doesn't say if that originates from him or if it just is a 20-foot cube.
All within. Yeah, that's weird. It sounds whirlwind almost sounds like.
So I'm gonna assume it's coming off of him. So he does.
Okay.
He flies up to here and, or wait, sorry, here, and basically turns into a 20-foot cube, which will affect the three of you. The skeleton and Rockbro and Barble. So I need a dex
save?
save. DC
Oh,
17.
Skeleton is
Look at that.
Dexy.
Although I don't think it
One Dexy
matters
skeleton.
because this is a lot of damage. Because it is
Oh
still
yeah, it's half damage. So.
I gotta roll it. It shouldn't have just said that.
Roll.
Oh my god.
Holy shit.
All right.
12d. Oh, you rolled 12d20.
Oh, that's why. I was like, that does seem a
Cheater.
little high. Sorry, 12d10. It was a deception roll. All right, that's a little more. It's like
Alright.
major,
So the skeleton
major
dies.
insight. All right, so yeah, 46 or 23 if you make it. Oh, so Barble, you would take the 46. What about Ropro? It's like 116. Wow, I must have rolled a lot of 10s. I was like,
Max damage.
it's like, yeah, 4 from max. All right, so you would both fail, taking 46, and your strength would be reduced by, what is it, 1d4? 1d6, okay, so d6. Oh, 6 points of strength damage. Nasty. Alright, that's it for that creature. War Banner.
War Banner will reapply the back pain to that thing.
Ooh, alright. He does a swoop past, giving him back pain. Alright, the Ghast is dead. The Alhoon is going to, he's concentrating on his spell. Ooh. I think he's gonna hit Abigail again with another lightning
Oh
bolt,
man.
because he wants to.
Dude, Abigail
take
is
her
a
out.
liability.
When she gets stunned, she certainly is. So
Kill
this
him, get
guy,
Every single one.
She's been getting locked down every battle.
ooh, 39,
Oh,
she
yeah,
is
she's-
unconscious.
She's
Okay,
dead.
Oh, she's unconscious. She's not dead yet. This one is going to throw a lightning bolt at you down here. Lightning bolt. This one's at level 3. I need a dex save.
X30. That
So that would
barely.
barely fail, unless you got something.
I do not.
Alright,
So
so reroll or take in the damage.
Reroll.
32. I don't have anything.
Alright, so then you would take 32 lightning, and I need a DC 16 concentration.
Oh my god.
Oh,
Oof, no, you would lose your spell. The Ghast is dead. Vander, you're very wounded. Clinging to life. What are you gonna do?
For real.
let's see here. Hold on.
And once again, you hear in your mind, "Give us the girl, or you die here."
Yeah, I don't say anything to that.
Well, it was in your brain, so you don't think you can respond.
Oh my god. This is tough. I'm going to step out of sight real quick.
Yes.
I'll be right back.
That's a no-brainer.
And I'm going to use
Wait, why is
my
this guy prone?
action
Yeah,
to
lay on hands.
lay on
You
yeah,
know,
all,
I know what you're doing.
all of them. No, 45. I'm using 45
I know how my
so.
paladin in Baldur's Gate works. It's like, oh god, lay on hands.
They're going
There
plus
goes all my
45.
healing. Alright, so you do a big heal, gaining 45. Feeling much better. But not
Yeah.
completely better, unfortunately. Any more movement, bonus action?
That'll move, so that's 15. This will be 25. No, actually, I think I need to stay where I am because I already used my movement.
Alright,
I mean,
so
yeah.
give me a death save for Abigail. Whispered.
How do I whisper that? Here I got
I mean,
Very quietly.
yeah, you can you just whisper over Discord really quiet and let me know which roll. No,
I
you.
think I got it.
Yeah, there's a button on the dice
Did it work?
roller. No, that showed it. If you open up the dice
Aye.
roller, there should be
That one
a.
doesn't count.
Yeah, it doesn't count. GM roll.
Oh, I thought I clicked to GM. Oh, okay, there you go.
Alright, so you know what you got. That is it for Abigail. Ropro.
It didn't toggle correctly.
Yeah, you whispered that one, I saw.
Alright, cool.
Is there a way that Rockbro can charge these two and hit them both at the same time?
Not really. I mean, you could try to knock them over with 2 shove attacks, but like he doesn't have any trample ability or anything. He could just run up and swing at them.
Yeah. Okay. That's basically what he's gonna do then.
All right, so he
Okay.
rushes at him. Well, not onto their square.
And he's basically gonna swing one at each one.
Okay.
This way, so
Get the concentrating one, bro.
All right, 17 would actually miss this guy. Close, but yeah, that's a miss. Oh, wow, bad rolls. 14 is going to miss as well, so they dodge as you go swinging wildly. Anything else?
okay. No, that's all he can do. Well, except for he can get 10 points back.
All right, yeah, he's regenerating. Lokun.
All right, Lokun's gonna shout over to Rockbro, pull him out of the dome, and then I'm gonna cast Tasha's whisper or mind whip at this guy over here.
Oh, that's a good spell.
All right, whip it good. So Tasha's mind whip, int save.
How smart is this thing?
Oh, it would fail. Actually, not completely dumb. So it takes 5 psychic, and what does that do?
It needs to take move, action, or bonus action, but not more than one. It has no reactions.
Alright, so it takes 5 psychic and is kind of a little bit disoriented. Anything else?
And I'm gonna run over here and also get out of line of sight. And then with my bonus action, I'm going to move over here and then hit this thing with advantage.
Alright, bop.
And then
we'll strike it.
we'll do the
Oh wait,
the mod.
actually, sorry, that would miss it just by 1.
27?
Oh right, advantage. Sorry, 27 will hit it. Yeah.
I'm gonna
That's
say,
about
damn, dude, that's we're not ready for that yet. Ooh, not bad. 28 damage on him.
All right. That would wound it.
Okay.
All right.
That's it for me.
Skeleton.
Skeleton's gonna stabilize Abigail.
All right. So Abigail is no longer bleeding out.
And that's
Marble.
his action.
She does have a level of
yeah.
exhaustion.
Okay. My spiritual weapon, which is over here, I can't find the thing for it.
Hang on, I'll get it. Is it under the ghoul?
Should be somewhere around here. I think.
Yeah, that's where the last was. It hit that ghoul.
It's under you, Oh, it's a magical disappearing spiritual weapon. I don't know where it is. It's under one of these guys? I don't see it, so why don't you go ahead and just pull out another one.
Yeah. Well, I would have enough movement to get here anyways.
Yeah, so just pull out another one over here. And it's swinging at that guy?
Yeah, it's going to swing it.
Alright, let's go ahead and do a spiritual weapon attack roll. That is a bonus action. Yeah, 20 will strike it. Doing 9 force. What about for your action?
And for my action, I'm going to heal myself. Now, what he did was was not a spell; it was an ability, right?
It looked like it. You didn't see any chanting. You just saw him suddenly become like a huge whirlwind of dust and teeth. Which
Yeah, because
basically...
I'm gonna cure wounds on myself at a higher level, and it would take off a spell effect of that level if I had one on me.
No, you just have the strength drain, which is just ability point drain.
Oh, remember, I can't take reactions because of Tasha's Mind Whip.
It's true. So you can move away if you want.
Yeah. Okay, 21 points.
Alright, so you're feeling much better.
Not bad.
Any movement?
Yes, I'm gonna move. Let's see. And
Alright, your time is up. So go ahead and move.
that's it. That's it.
Oh, I might have lost connection.
Oh, I did too.
Uh-oh, roll 20's kicking us out. Hang on, let me refresh.
No.
Damn you, roll 20.
I'm gonna
Curse you.
reload.
Yeah, I'm
I'm
reloading.
gonna be like one of the many hundreds of thousand people reloading.
Yeah. Now we're everyone's trying to get back
it's-
in now.
Yeah.
Oh man, it might be fried. Oh wait, come back in. Maybe.
Coming. It's reading the core rule books. It's loading.
Mine's hatching dragons.
I think I'm in, guys.
I think I'm getting back in. Hang on a sec.
I got interrupted again.
Uh-oh.
Accidentally hit my mic. I'm so sorry about that, guys.
Might be that wasn't that loud for me. Maybe they're getting attacked. The hackers are mad at roll 20 for too many natural ones. They're like, fuck this site.
They're trying to prove that it's biased. Biased dice rolling.
They're attacking the dice engine. I think I'm back in.
I'm in.
I'm in.
Trying to dominate monster again? Oh no!
Wait, what?
It says dominate monster.
Where? Oh, are you at the very top?
Oh yeah,
Yeah,
that's
it
weird.
took
It
away.
says that for me too.
Yeah,
Oh,
it erased everything.
Oh,
for me, it still has higher level cast 20. Oh, let me refresh.
that's weird.
No, that's a new thing because the above has our last stuff. So.
I didn't click dominate monster. I just clicked
Okay.
next turn. Well, it's the ghoul's turn. So it is going to try to recharge its bullshit ability.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, dominate monster one today. What the hell?
Oh, it recharges it. Ooh. Although it can move and do it, luckily for you guys.
Yep.
So it is just going to do its grave dust cone again. Firing at you two. So I need deck saves.
I do not consent.
As a
Damn
bunch
you,
of
creature.
teeth and dust come shooting out at you. It doesn't seem to care if you consent. It's
Logan passes.
it's eating your soul.
I do not pass.
All right, so you would take 20. Lokun, I don't think you take anything. Now I need a con save.
I need.
Oh wait, you're immune to disease. No, you made
yeah.
your save, so you're fine. But yeah, you wouldn't be affected
closed
by
the door?
disease. You just took 20.
Alright, go.
And I don't think you're concentrating anything. So that is it for the ghoul. And now that effect is off of it.
Yes.
Okay.
Until its next turn, I think.
Till the
I'll
end of its
double-check,
next turn,
but
I assume.
Yep.
All right. Oh, you're still marked as concentrating, so I
Oh,
won't take
that's
that
why.
off
Yeah.
you.
got it.
War banner.
Warbanner is going to it's going to reapply. Actually, can it get all the way over there? It can. Oh no. It wants to get the one that's concentrating though. So it's going to distract this guy. And it's gonna fly over. It's gonna fly over here.
Alright, so this guy is distracted. Alright, the Alhoon, the one who is holding the spell, he is going to chant casting a spell. Let me see, what are his spells at? Oh, I lost all my sheets. Stupid Roll20. Hang on, I'll reopen it. So he used those. Alright, he's gonna do a level 4 lightning bolt. And he's gonna shoot through the 3 of you. The owl, Rockbro, and your downed archer Abigail.
Really? Oh,
Can it even do? Is that even legal?
I mean,
It's a line, right?
here, let me use the tool. Use the line tool or the beam tool. Yeah, you can do like that. This is 5 foot wide.
Well, I guess it really depends on how high up the owl is, right?
Oh, how high up is
He's
the
10
owl?
feet high.
All right, so that wouldn't hit him then. So it would just be Abigail and Rothbro.
All right. Now the question is, when you stabilize, do the
You start
death
bleeding out
saves
again. You
restart?
would fail a death save and you're bleeding out again. So she is now at 1 failed death save and no longer stable. She's hit with a bunch of electrical energy. Lightning bolt level 4. Oh, you know what he should have done? I should have just stunned. Oh well, too late. 29. So Rothbro deck save.
Oh, he did it. He didn't fake it.
All right, so he takes 29 lightning, and she would get a death save fail and is no longer stable. This bunch of electricity courses through her. The other Alhoon is also going to cast a spell. Which he is going to put on Rockbro. Hang on, where is it? It's 10-foot radius, I think it said. Alright, so Rockbro. Oh, and the owl.
Is it
Ooh,
10 feet up?
10
It
feet radius.
is. So Rockbro and the owl are stuck within.
Wait, are you sure? Because you just formed it into a. Oh, did you form it with 10 by
It's
10
a
panels
dome.
or the sphere?
He did the
So
dome.
the edge of it can't be 10 feet then, right? Otherwise you're talking about a cube.
Yeah.
No, it's a sphere, right? So it's a 10-foot radius sphere.
Yeah. So what I'm saying is, on the
It's close.
outer.
All right. Well,
You understand what I'm saying?
I'll say he's outside it. That's fine.
Okay.
But Rotbro is now encased in the dome. So he's concentrating on that. That's it for him. Vander.
Is this actually like here? What is this right here?
Huh?
What's this right here like? Is this blocked off or?
Oh, there's a big
is it
hole
pipe?
there.
But I could theoretically go through here, right?
You could. So you can try to go around the hole if you use difficult terrain. You can go around the edges. It would just be difficult terrain to do so.
5.
Probably. Well, I'll say a balance check, DC 5, and difficult terrain.
How do you do potions?
Action.
Alright, I'll take an action to drink this potion of climbing.
Oh, there you go. Get
Then
that
I'll just
climb
go-
speed.
10 feet right here.
Okay, so you're moving along the walls. All right, Abigail, she's in danger zone. I need a
Alright.
death save.
This time it's toggled correctly.
All right, you know what you got. Rotbro. I guess he's
Thump,
banging
thump.
on the wall.
Thump, 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 thump.
Yeah.
Can't do nothing to it, right?
No, the only way you can get out is if 10 minutes pass or concentration is disrupted.
So he's going to heal.
Alright, so he's regenerating. Top of the round is Lokun, but we might want to stop here because we are a little over. So why don't we do MVP votes? And we'll continue the battle next time.
I still think Rock Pro should get one so he can have advantage.
You have a story point. No, he's just a lowly NPC. No story points for him.
You know, Abigail has got to stop hating on the skeletons after this. And the reason why she's alive is because of these guys.
Well, she says no offense when she says she doesn't like necromancy.
Well, you know what? The skeleton does take offense.
Offense taken.
It's just too
Offense
polite to say anything back.
Yeah, just like in his mind, you see like a sad face.
Yeah.
Then he chitters.
He just longs to be accepted.
Vander, with 2 votes, you are MVP. Congrats.
Alright.
Hell yeah.
Well done.
Thank you guys.
Yeah, good
Gonna
job.
need it
everyone.
for next session.
Yeah.
Continue the fight. This is a rough one. This is a nail biter. We got
It really is.
2
Yeah, he's
people
a pretty
incapacitated, and yeah, your paladin is kind of beat up.
I've got a plan, don't you worry, guys.
Oh, he's got a plan.
You gotta. It's too bad Rock Bros in that wall of force, but yeah, just gotta. I bet these guys would struggle against strength checks. I feel, but
Yeah. I mean, they're not. If they were normal mind flayers, you probably wouldn't want to grapple them, because then they grapple you back.
they
and
just
eat your
brain slurp you.
Well, they have to grab you first, but yeah, they have to grab you, but yeah, if you're grabbed, you're especially if you're stunned, you're in trouble.
Yeah.
My plan is to splash them with holy water.
Take that, foul beasts.
I have 2 vials, one for each. Oh, dude.
Alright, well, next week we'll finally get to the meeting of the uh, armies and do some of that, as well as hopefully survive this battle. We'll see.
Now
Yeah,
I
you
know
gotta
she's
get
ready for the
Sayonara.
meeting. Let's go.
I got some stuff up my sleeve too. So
I was gonna
And
say
then
I
we
didn't
gotta
think the priest used too many powers this fight yet.
No, I didn't. We also
no,
gotta get
yeah, I
to
watch my spells. You know.
Yeah.
we gotta get Dayanara into her body. can we make her look like
Sexy Warforged body.
in the chat?
Can you what?
Can we make her look like that in the chat?
Make her look like what? Oh, is it in Discord?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, hang on.
Does she have
Wait, what?
big Warforged titties?
Are you referencing weird science?
Yes.
You're making me feel old. Jesus. You know, she's like 50 now. Oh my god. But no, she probably doesn't look like that as a Warforged. Warforged don't have skin.
You're not like Terminator?
No,
can't.
you can't make her the T-1000.
You know, at the time, it was a good movie at the time, though. I mean, come on.
Yeah.
I mean, it was certainly an 80s movie, I'll say that. Or wait, was it 90s or 80s? I forget.
It was very well written. It had a very deep plot, you know.
Oh yeah, super deep.
Yeah.
Wait, are you
There you
being
go.
serious? I'm not sure if you're being serious. I'm assuming you're being sarcastic.
I was in the army at the time, so it got well watched on the, you know.
I bet it did. What's his name was in it? The guy from Breakfast Club, who plays a bunch of villains now.
Like Hans, when you got to that part of the VHS cassette, it got a little fuzzy or something like that.
Just
Oh, no,
too
yeah,
much.
I mean, we had cable. I mean, we were in Alaska. We had cable because we didn't have a lot to do in the wintertime.
And
Just watch Weird Science.
on repeat.
But we played a lot of D&D. A lot.
Oh, that's awesome. That's cool.
Yeah, I hear a lot of people in the army play a ton of D&D, like on subs and like
Yeah, I mean,
bases.
we ride in the
It's not
back
much
of a
to
truck
do.
for 12 hours. Play some D&D. You know, we always kept shit handy.
That's
Yeah,
cool.
makes sense. All right, well, I'm going to take some
Alrighty.
notes, but you're all welcome to take off or hang out, whatever is clever.
Yeah.